Hello, I'm called Jerry Kiwanuka and I'm a student at UMI pursuing a postgraduate diploma in project planning and management. So I've come here to answer the question on the innovations that have been employed during this COVID pandemic in the procurement processes. Because as we know, the procurement industry, the procurement function has been largely affected by the COVID pandemic because of the restrictions as a measure to tackle or to curb the pandemic. So procurement is defined as the purchase of goods and services at the best competitive prices, delivery dates, and legal terms. That's according to the procurement and according to the Purchasing and Procurement Center 2012. So quickly, let's look at some of the innovations. But before that, maybe we have to look at briefly the effect of the pandemic. It has affected the bridge between the third-party suppliers and the rest of the businesses. So that means that consumer demands have been disrupted and businesses and procurement processes have been largely impacted. Now here comes the birth of new ideas and new innovations that will require material, services, and even innovations from the external parties, from outside the organizations. So, but also we have to know that there is an opportunity that this has brought about, because if the pandemic wasn't there, we wouldn't have that opportunity of the new ideas. So we have one of the innovations has been conducting meetings virtually. The procurement team, procurement officers have resorted to conducting a meeting virtually. That means instead of meeting physically in offices, the procurement team meets in virtual offices and conduct the assessments, conduct the procurement processes just as normal. We have the Zoom these days, we have the Microsoft Teams and other platforms, social media platforms that are being used to conduct the procurement functions normally. Another one has been the use of artificial intelligence. These days, there is a development of artificial intelligence, and here, according to Dr. Robert Bott, the professor of operations management at Belgium's Vlerick Business School, he says that the use of procurement technology can ensure the balance, that this balance is maintained, that even in crisis situations. So the use of sophisticated artificial intelligence, for example, the source of the best mix of suppliers from those left standing. So you can have very many suppliers, but because of the artificial intelligence, they can know that this supplier has the best quality, as the best functions that we want from him. Then there have been improvement in crisis management with data analysis. That means that we have a lot of data of what we need, the suppliers, the goods we want. So we use automated data analysis to make sure that what we want is there. Then also we have to put supply chain in the cloud. That means we have to store our critical data information in space, using storing it in the cloud. That means that you don't store it physically on your computer or on your hard disk. You have to store that your information, critical information, in the cloud because of the disruption in movement. That means this can be retrieved at any time, wherever you are. You don't have to go into the files. That means an innovation could be every procurement function has to be stored in the cloud. Time is running out, but maybe I could sing out one like the supplier relationship management. That's an innovation, facilitating conversations between business partners and potential party suppliers that encourage collaboration requires established methods to set up constructive discussions and track progress of relationship being built. So in this, COVID has taught us to create that relationship, that rapport between the business owners, the suppliers, for a common agreement on what is going on. Then risk assessment, that's also been an innovation. That is rapid sourcing during the volatile time will require closer and more frequent risk analysis and reporting to ensure that any risk suppliers any at-risk suppliers are managed, supported, or replaced before the disruption impact the organization's ability to operate. That means the organization has to frequently assess its risks. So because of time, I will stop here. Thank you so much. I've been Jerry Kiwanuka once again. Thank you for listening. I welcome any critiquing and any advice in that. Thank you.